Hello YouTube. Today is the February 24th, 2017. I'm by this beautiful Mekong River and feel inspired. Feel inspired to talk about 4 stages of female love. The 4 stages of female love. Where will I park myself? This is a nice place. So this came out of the experience, and I set this theory back in Samuth Prakarn in Bangkok in 2014. I noticed it by one teacher. She was really hitting hard on me, using her peers as an effective tool. And believe it or not, I am saying it, and many other teachers will know it 100% that it's true, that's happening. Little girls hitting as well. And they all go through the identical, I love this, look at this scenery. Better than my ugly white middle-aged face. But still attractive to some. So first stage is in a group. That means my juicy pussy loves you. You are a good candidate for my juicy pussy. You are qualified to fuck me. You can fuck me. Come and fuck me. You know, first stage. These significant looks. Second stage is, well, of course, my answer is ignoring. You don't exist. Nothing happened. I didn't see it. You didn't say anything. So second phase is me, my pussy. And then her friends, her pussy. She wanna fucky you. Next phase is a little bit hysterical. And I'm still ignoring it. But I know what's the third and what's the fourth phase. Well, third phase is she's now frustrated. It was in front of everybody that she wanted you, and in front of everybody you pretend to be stupid. Now she's angry. And the fourth and last phase is when the local psychopath already recruited her, and now I have an enemy. Now I have inside his circle her, now looking at me like with this look like, what have you done to me? I wanted to give you my tits. I wanted to give you the milk of my pussy. I wanted to give you, to do push-ups on me, on my skin, to dip it in, to stick it in, and you didn't want my pussy. Now we have the fucking enemy. And this is the fourth phase. So, even with the little girls, like 9-year-olds guys, you know, same thing. Cher, 2 million baht. 2 million baht. Like one is, she's selling, like telling me what will be her price, you know, if you want to make a marriage arrangement with the family, you know. Teacher, 2 million baht, you know. Yeah, okay, pay 74. You know what I mean? So that's my latest experience with women. Past 9 years I went MEGTOW. What are your experiences? And to be honest, every time when it happens to me, every time when I start getting this looky, down, juicy, down, pussy, looks, I go like, oh fuck, here we go. How many days, how many weeks till this disappointment look? White guy didn't bite. No, I didn't. IQ more than 100, never drink alcohol. You're never gonna see me doing push-ups on you because I took advantage, because it was so offered, because it was so for free. So why not? Why not? Why not? Oh guys, why not?
After receiving an emotional letter from the owners, Chef Ramsay has decided to meet Jennifer at her home.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, come on in.
Before heading over to the restaurant.
Wow. Who's that?
That's me and Saki. Saki and I.
What a gorgeous picture.
Thank you.
How long ago was that?
5 years.
Really? My goodness me. Right, how are you?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because when I asked you over, I didn't think he'd actually come. Can't believe why Oprah's sitting in my living room.
How did all this start?
It started because I was bartending at the restaurant.
Is that how you first met?
That's how we met.
Saki. Okay, great.
Actually, I lied to get the job.
How did you manage that?
He just asked if I had experience. I said yes, but he realized when I poured my first beer out of the tap that I didn't know what I was doing because it was foaming everywhere, and it was just...
So he was the owner. You were obviously shaking his cocktails.
Yeah,
Clearly, he had a soft spot instantly.
he does.
Did you have a soft spot for him?
No.
No, why?
He's not someone I would typically go for, or physical appearances.
The age difference between both of you is what?
16 years. People think I'm a trophy wife or I'm gold digging. It was never like that. I mean, he wooed me for 8 months. We went everywhere. We went to Hawaii, we went to shows, we went to concerts, and then I realized I loved him. They say a beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It really is true. And he's my beast.
Fast forward, your relationship with Saki now, how's that changed?
It's not doing good.
So just help me understand that.
It's very strange because we remodeled, we took a risk, and the remodel was, you know, $1 million.
Damn. How can you amass such a large amount? Did you know the budget in terms
I
of
didn't
there's
have a budget. He told me to go pick out what I like. That's like sending a lady into a designer shoe store with no price tags on the shoes. So it wasn't until after I found out that the bar was $40,000.
Wow.
And the little glitter tiles in the women's bathroom, I picked those out, but I didn't know they were $100 each.
So we can't all blame him.
That's where I beat myself up and I get mad at myself. Because we don't own that building, we don't own that property. Saki has a 10-year lease. We've got 10 years to make it or break it.
Wow. Sounds like the restaurant's under immense pressure. How do you guys talk to each other now?
We don't really. That's what's the hardest part. Like, now I don't get to work with him every day side by side. So I'm trying to find my place in the restaurant.
What condition is he in? I mean...
The restaurant just really stresses him out because he wants to work more, because he's trying to pull us out of this hole.
He is almost like ignoring the most important thing in his life, the family.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the insights, let me tell you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I feel like my marriage is at a breaking point. And that scares me.
You wanna be free as a bird, or chained as this Vrsha, as we say in Croatia here. Chained with the rocks. What you wanna be? Slave of the system or a free bird? That's why not. And that's why juicy pussy is simply not gonna, it's simply not worth it. Simply not worth it. So therapeutical methods are jerk off, and jerk off, and jerk off. And another one, internet pornography, Sasha Grey, internet pornography. That will cure you.
I'm Sasha Grey, and I'm ready to be gagged and fucked.
If you start exchanging with her chemistry, you know what I mean, then it's time to kill that chemistry in your brain, otherwise you're gonna get fucked. Big time. 4 stages. Just say no. When love comes, just say no, like a Nancy Reagan to drugs, especially marijuana, because this one is the gateway to all drugs, okay? Just say no. Say no to love. Why? Because love is bad. This is lesson for today. Love is bad. Why is love bad, Krunam? Well, you see, my dear student, love is bad because first of all, when you're in love, you don't control your own mind. This is the very first problem, which is a very big one. And if you don't control your mind, Matrix does, okay? Second thing is, the person you felt in love with, well, that person is definitely, statistically speaking, 99.99% not controlling her mind. immediately when you end up in enter relationship, you're entering zone of suffering. You just, one moment you've been walking on a dry land, and then you just into Mikun, and you just, oh, what's going on? Oh, that's how it is. And that's exactly where Matrix wanted to do. We are wired as biological beings to have sex, to seek for a companionship, to live in tribes, to live in families. This is how we are wired biologically. So we have to constantly resist this animalistic nature. And I think I left pretty much enough clues on the internet how to do it. And you be my guest. Another thing, this is a little critique of the MEGTOW movement. I noticed one thing, and I'm really not subscribing to that at all. I noticed lots of grudge towards the women from the guys who are, as we say in Croatian, nedojebani, underfucked. You somehow, and I understand you, you're in your 20s, you wanna fuck, you can't fuck because, oh, this is another topic. Are you MEGTOW or simply pussy never wanted you? You can't really be men going their own way if pussy never wanted you on her way. And that's another little bit in your face paradox with the MEGTOW. You know what I mean? That's one thing, and yeah, that's connected with the anger. And another thing you guys need to solve that somehow, well, I left clues in meditation 1 till 6, but everybody has its own riddle. This one is yours. And the second thing I noticed also, which is disturbing. Okay, guys seeking for a sex, they're MEGTOW and they're seeking for a sex. This is same as cheating, because as Serbs say, nit ju pojiš, nit ju hraniš, a hoćeš da ju jašiš. Meaning about the horse, mare, but you know, it's about the woman. You don't want to give her water, you don't want to give her food, but you want to ride her. That's cheating. You know, if you're riding her, then you're supposed to, you know, provide for her. And these are the rules. And you know, you're not really MEGTOW if you're still into dipping. You understand me? Because you didn't. This is not serious, because this is not really MEGTOW. You can very easily end up in relationships. You fuck her once, it's sweet. You wanna fuck her 2 times, 3, 4, 10. You're already dating. That's it. That's how it goes, guys. And then you're either principal boyfriend or one of the side cocks until she's shopping for a guy who has the, you know, the most money. What is the most important thing, of course. And misogyny, that part which is a big part of the MEGTOW movement, is something what is sick and what simply need to be dealt with. So I'm raising my voice against that hating part of the MEGTOW, which is, in my understanding, the part of the whole gender warfare, and the whole MEGTOW movement is, of course, you know, part of the white genocide and, of course, the gender warfare. Okay, now that being said, did I offend anybody? Yes, MEGTOW movement is something what was planned by the Illuminati, by the reptiles long time ago, and knowing our psychology and physiology and whole prep, of course, that simply harvested many those discontented males, either those who went their own way or those who never been desired anyway, or combinations, because we come in many different combinations. Of course, that I was desired until my age of 28. Surprise, surprise for the Chinese viewers, because this is the age in China people know traditionally where you're simply not desired anymore, you're left over. This is how it was in my life, for real. Till age of 28, I was getting pussy. I mean, I was getting sex for free. After that, I needed to pay. And that's how it was in my life, and I'm not escaping from that. So, very important thing I wanted to talk about the MEGTOW is basically portraying women as a gold diggers and as a horse. Okay, yes. Well, no, I disagree with that. In my theory, 20% of women are sold, same as 20% of males, so 20% of them are really, really good material, and this is what we call Trinity. Trinity is a female, young and sold. She can be tremendous help for a neo, soul man who's fighting the system, and they together they can do great things. But this is exactly why Trinity must be turned against neo. She must be programmed to look for certain traits. She wants submissive guys. She wants a guy who's working in a big corporation. She wants the guy who, because he's submissive and working in a big corporation or government agency, has stability and safety for her and for children to come. See, this is where psychology kicks in, okay? So, you know, calling women whores simply because they have different biology, and that biology is telling them, if I'm stuck with a child, I'm fucked, therefore I need a stable guy who can take care of me and a child, is not really making her whore. So these are the extremes in a MEGTOW, okay? And I am addressing these extremes. However, I'm always acknowledging the fact, the social programming, you know, check out the pictures from Shagaloo.
Part of the attraction of these regular bar crawls are the sexually explicit drinking games they play in each of the 5 bars they visit.
Right then, guys, we've got the male volunteers. Could our male volunteers come and stand in front of the females, please?
I was really shocked when I discovered what these complete strangers were just about to do to each other.
The aim of this game is called the erection challenge. The aim of this game is to give your partner a hard-on. You can wank your partner, you can suck your partner, you can throw your partner. I don't care. You've got 2 minutes to give her a hard-on. Come on, girls, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go!
I was stunned by what I'd seen and wanted to talk to the 2 guys who make their living running the bar crawl.
Oops, something happened to the Western culture, right? So, yeah, that's my problem with it.